my name is Megan and I'm a naturalist here at Oxbow Park, and you'll also be seeing Clarissa, another one of our naturalists. Today we're going to go on a spring ephemeral hike. So spring ephemerals are those spring flowers that come out before the trees start to get too many leaves. So they are out in the forest and they are here for just a short amount of time while they can still get that sunshine before it gets too shaded in the forest. So we're going to go through and talk about some of the flowers that you might be able to see as you're going through a hike at Oxbow Park. And just remember, when you're going on your hike, please don't pick any of our flowers. We want to keep them here so that we'll be able to continue to see them throughout the years.
Here's a fun one that a lot of people overlook because it looks so much like a bluebell, and they're blue flowers, but it's called Jacob's Ladder. Now the name actually comes from these leaves. If you look at them, they're just a whole bunch of different leaves across from each other, kind of looking like a ladder.
Here we have a large flowered bellwort, and they have these cute little yellow flowers on them that are kind of hanging down that look like a bell.
Here we have a whole bunch of these May apples. So they have an umbrella type of leaf with a bunch of lobes cut out. They have very deep lobes, but that leaf almost makes an entire circle. That umbrella is the plant. And then underneath you'll see this little bud. So this one isn't blooming yet. It's called May apple because it usually blooms sometime in May, and it puts out this white large flower. That's the May apple. Here we have a Jack in the Pulpit. These ones are cool because it's a green flower. Sometimes they get a little red to it too, but you can see why they get their name. If you flip it up, you can see Jack is in his pulpit. Now, when these are done flowering, they will shoot up this tall spire of a bunch of red berries that look like they're edible. Do not eat them. They are non-edibles, but they come from these plants.
Here we have wild phlox. Another plant that is non-native and looks similar to it is Dame's Rocket, but a good way to tell them apart is counting the number of petals. So our phlox here has 5 petals on it, and you can think phlox 5 sound the same. The Dame's Rocket has 4 petals, so Dame, D-A-M-E, has 4 letters. So you can use those to help you tell them apart.
Here we found some spring beauties. These get their name because they're just tiny and little and quite beautiful. They're typically very white, and then they have pink lines that go out in the middle of them, and their leaves look more like grass than a broad leaf.
Here we have wild ginger, and you can tell them because they have leaves that look kind of like a heart. This is not the same ginger that you're going to find in the grocery store. But one cool little thing about them is their flowers are kind of hidden. So here's one down here. They're usually kind of burgundy brownish in color, and they are close to the ground because they're pollinated by ants and beetles. So a lot of our other plants are pollinated by flying insects, and these are by crawling insects.
Right here we have another one. This is called Swamp Buttercup. So Buttercup, it gets that really yellow look, or that yellow color to it, and then it's got really shiny petals on the flowers as well. So this is the Swamp Buttercup. Here we have another flower. This is an anemone. We get lots of these that grow in the forest, and if you can see, there's a whole bunch of white flowers behind us. We appreciate you coming along today for our hike. If you want to learn more, we did more flowers last year. We included that link on this post below, so you can check that out and see if you can find more flowers. Happy hiking!